So I decided to go super low tech and super non-perfectionistic and super valuable content, even if I'm handwriting some of these first slides. I decided to kind of defy in the face of having to be perfect, okay? So here's the deal. This is Anna Christina, and I'm sharing tools of hope with the resilience builders. That's you. You're the resilience builder, aren't you? So what we're doing today is I wanted to teach a little bit about how to reframe when you don't know how to do something or you feel like you can't. What we want to do is the idea of chunking up and chunking down, which is kind of weird. Like, really, why would we teach this for resilience? What we want to do is say, wait, I'm feeling like this. So for example, let's pick something. I can't seem to do YouTube videos by myself in my office. Put me in front of a crowd, but doing YouTube videos by myself in my office has been really hard for me. So what I decided to do this morning is I said, I'm going to be defiant and I'm going to record 5 videos in a row and they can roll out next week, right? How cool is that? But I decided to really face the situation that I've been paralyzed by. And this is how we do it. This is the details. I'm sure that this seems familiar to you when I call it out. What we're going to do is call out what's happening. So when you are afraid of doing something, what you can do is say, where have I had success in that kind of area before? So I don't think I've had a lot of success doing consistent YouTube videos. I've done some, and I don't see that I've had like a lot of success in it. But what I do is I can look and say, where have I had success? Well, I go over here and I say, well, I have made YouTube videos. Okay, so I at least have a little bit of knowledge. I have made some. That's cool. Number 2, I have had success, a lot of success with live audiences. Okay, I love the groups. Okay, I have had success working one-on-one. Okay, like coaching and teaching. Okay. I have had a lot of success with small groups. Okay, cool. So here's the deal. I'm going to build on that success. I may not have had a lot of track record on YouTube videos, but what can I bring? What created some success for me in that area? When I really look at it, it's not formal training. It's not having, 30 years of experience doing it. It's the passion and the enthusiasm that I bring to bear. Okay. So now I'm looking at what helped me have success in the past. Okay. It helped me have success to keep it simple. So it helped me have success to have enthusiasm and passion and to keep it simple. Okay. What else helped me have success? What else helped me have success was, I'm thinking, I'm doing this on the fly. What else helped me have success in those situations was going for it. That's really what helped me have success. Going for it. Okay. So enthusiasm, simplicity, and going for it. Let's do this. Okay. So what I'm going to do is take that point and I'm going to chunk up. We're going up into the abstract. Do you see what I did? I took the details of what I did where I had some success. And I chunked up and said, what helped me have success was enthusiasm, simplicity, and going for it. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to bring it into my current situation. Watch what we're going to do. You're going to draw it across, right? You got that high level learning out of the situation. You're going to draw it across and you're going to drop it down into the current situation. The current situation that I was having, I've been kind of wrestling with myself, is the whole idea of consistent YouTubing, really. Now, I know that there's a lot of good reasons to do that because I know that it will help the people that I am called to serve. I know that we can get tools out there. I get that in my head, but for some reason, my heart and my gut's been kind of pushing back, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop that idea of of the simplicity, the enthusiasm, and the go for it down into the YouTube experience and say, Anna Christina, how are you going to make this simple? Let's just do this. Bring the enthusiasm, even if you're alone in the room. Pretend like you're talking to one person. That's it. Just one person. That's it. And you're going to offer some tools. And if it works for them that day, fine. And if it doesn't work for them that day, fine. What you're going to do is bring the enthusiasm and the passion. What you're going to do is make it as simple as possible. There's no PowerPoints. There's no scripts. I don't have any notes. I decide I want to talk about something just like I would with a friend. And I talk about it. Let's do it. And the go for it. That's what I'm doing. We're going for it. So again, the idea of chunking up. Look back when you're having trouble in a current situation. Look back in the past, okay? And then take a look at what are the things that helped you be successful then. Chunk up, go a little bit more abstract. What are those things that actually helped you be successful? Draw it across and drop it down into the situation currently and apply those bigger picture things to the current challenge that you're having, okay? Is that helpful? Yeah. Yeah, because I know that, you see how critical this is, by the way, right? You can use this tool in any situation. In parenting, well, what worked before? What's the abstract that worked before? Well, I was actually patient. I kept my temper and I really showed my love. So now I'm going to drop it down in this current situation. I was patient, I kept my temper, and I showed my love. Boom. Okay, I'm really having trouble at work. What worked before? What worked before? Well, nothing's worked before. Okay. What worked when you had a similar challenge, even if it was in a different situation? Let's see. I stopped to breathe. I took a mental break. I got some advice. Okay, cool. Now apply that to this situation. I'm going to do high level. I stopped to breathe. Right? I stopped to breathe. I took a moment and I got some advice. I bring that across and drop it down into the current work situation or the current work challenge that you're having and bring those same steps. So that's just a really simple, quick way for you to start processing when you're having trouble and stress now. And it's called chunking up, right? We chunk up, we chunk across, and we chunk down. We take your strengths and we apply them to the new situation. And you're going to see how that shifts. I want you to then ask the question, how did that shift my perception of the current situation? Okay, that's the question that you're going to ask after you try this. It takes me longer to teach it than it takes to do. Okay, so you're going to ask the question, how is that shifting how I'm perceiving the current situation? This is Anna Christina, sharing tools of hope with the Resilience Builders.